Every great change we witnessed has been fueled by the innovations and great ideas of young minds. Imagine the innovation and change of young minds combined together with the wisdom and the experience of the older. I would like each of you now to think of the world, let's say in about 50 years' time. What do you see? Flying cars, perchance, or maybe cures for diseases we thought to be incurable. This future you are currently envisioning right now is being crafted by the young minds sitting amongst us right now in classrooms, learning, dreaming big dreams. They are crafting our tomorrow. Hello, my name is Almarzouki, and today I would like to share with you a story highlighting the beauty of such an integration. Now, let me take you all back to the year 1907 in Mecca, when travel was difficult, communication done mainly through letters. A young, ambitious man, Muhammad Hassan Farsy, decided to step forth and redefine the jewelry industry. He founded Farsy Jewelry. This jewelry business has been in my family for many generations, 4 to be exact, each generation adding to it their own innovative ideas, allowing it to grow and foster even further. He passed it on next to his son, Muhammad Ali Farsy. Now, Muhammad Ali Farsy started a connection with a reputable jewelry house in Belgium, IGA. This connection still continues on until today. And next, he convinced his son, Jamil Farsy, to go on to study finance and business. So that is exactly what he did. He took over the business and added onto it even further, moving it to Jeddah, the then commerce capital of Saudi Arabia. Jamil Farsy then pushed on next to his son, Nasser Farsy. Nasser Farsy is currently in charge of the Farsy jewelry business, and through his short times of being in charge of it, he has made such incredible, drastic changes to it. Through opening new branches in prime locations, or reestablishing the logo or the overall feel of the store, to making a website and social media. The Farsy jewelry legacy has been around for 4 generations, each generation adding to it their own innovative ideas. Now, through this, the older generations can see that a change is needed to be made, and they can trust the younger generations in being able to bring forth this positive change for the better. Through all of this, it is important to question, how and why does a business last this long? Well, believe it or not, only 4% of family businesses last until the 4th generation, which is crazy to think about. Times are constantly evolving, and as these times evolve, it is important for us to evolve as well. Whether you are aware of it or not, times are changing. And in the context of multi-generational businesses, it is up to the younger generations to bring up this change and allow the business to stay up to date with the times. Now, through different generational businesses, there can be conflicts in decision-making or judgments. Change isn't always necessarily easy, especially when it is brought forth by a younger individual. There is a time I recall something like this happening when my uncle wished to hire a professional jewelry photographer. However, my grandfather was hesitant about this. He went on to say, "We already have a photographer, we don't need a new one." My uncle went on trying to convince him, mentioning how in this day and age, people tend to care more about the appearance and the aesthetics of things. And alongside that, in order to have images on social media or on websites, there must be a certain resolution, quality, or lighting to the images. This goes to show how times are changing. And as times are changing, not only that, but younger generations, believe it or not, can know better. I know that may come as a shocker to a few of you, believe it or not, but you know how older generations are always saying, "We're older, we know better." Well, yes, don't get me wrong, that is true. Make sure to listen to your parents and all, but younger generations can in fact know better at times, as shown in this example. Younger people tend to have a more fluid way of thinking. Their perceptions on the world still aren't fixed. They have the ability to view things from different perspectives. Now, this brings us to psychologist Raymond B. Cattell, who coined the terms fluid and crystallized intelligence. Fluid intelligence could be best described by him as the ability to assess and navigate new points of information. This tends to be more found in younger generations than older, with older generations having more of crystallized intelligence, which could best be described as knowledge that can be recalled when needed. Older generations bring forth newer generations, the new broom that sweeps clean and brings on change for the better. Now, don't let this end at the shores of Jeddah. Allow this to expand. There are multi-generational businesses everywhere, believe it or not. Now, take, for example, Le Maison de Pastel in Paris. This pastel color brand has been around for many years on end, with getting almost or pretty much no recognition of the sort. This was because the family who was currently in charge of the business at the time did not have any sort of passion or needs for the business to continue on to thrive. They didn't know how to keep it alive with times. This was until an innovative family member, Isabel, decided to take matters into her own hands. She was determined not to let the brand die just yet. She was passionate about this. She adhered to old family recipes. And not only that, but through her knowledge of the current day and age where she lives, she was able to use technological advertising and marketing to push the business forward, allowing it to grow into where it is at today. Now, like mentioned, there are many examples of multi-generational businesses that have been able to thrive and continue on with time. Take, for example, the tea that you may drink, Twinings Tea. That is another example of a multi-generational business. Or the hot sauce that you may use, Tabasco. Again, another example where younger generations have brought forth positive change. Now, these are not just stories. These are excellent examples to the beauty of intergenerational collaboration leading to success. Think about the place you can have on the world, how you can make your difference. Your ideas and thoughts can change the world, no matter how little they are. Embrace this power, for you are the architects of tomorrow.